Hello my amors and welcome to a new pick a card. Today we are going to check into your current energy and I will also be channeling any important messages, guidance and also advice for your life right now. So this is going to be a full channeled message where we will just go with the flow for the pile that you will choose later on. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me and any other services that I have on my website, just make sure that you check it out with the link down below, including my social media links as well. So make sure that you also follow my Instagram and TikTok so you will not miss any new and interesting content. So with that being said, let's get on to your piles. Over here, we have 3 different piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So with that being said, let's get onto your reading. And once you have chosen your pile, just go to the timestamp that I provide down below in the comment pin section and also the description. Hello my amors and welcome to pile number 1. So as you know, we are just going to go with the flow and channel any important messages, guidance and also advices that you need to know in your life right now in all aspects. So first, let me check into your own energy and let me tell you what you should hear about yourself. Okay, honey, let's take a look at what you need to know about yourself first of all. So let's see, pile number 1. Our first card is the 6 of Pentacles in the upright position. And then, we have the Star. Nice. And then we have Temperance. So we got 2 major arcana cards. Okay, the Star and the Temperance card. So this is really nice. I see that you are finally finding the balance and the stability in your own life, in yourself most of all. Okay, this is the energy that you have within yourself that you also put out into your own life. The type of energy that you also express out into the world, and that is all about balance and stability. You are the type of person that really cares a lot about having balance and stability within yourself and all aspect within your life as well. So for some of you, pile number 1, you could also be an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you may have a lot of strong earth sign placements in your astrology chart. That is what I'm seeing. So the 6 of Pentacles is also about giving to the unfortunate. So for a lot of you, pile number 1, maybe in your life you have always cared so much about what you can give to people and what you can do to help others, what you can do to inspire others in whatever way, in whichever means. But the focus right now for you is to give back to yourself first. Okay, that is the most important thing. Number 1 that you should know. Okay, number 1, that is you, honey. You need to give back to yourself first. If you keep giving and giving and giving, you're just going to be drained. You're just going to be this empty cup and you will feel tired, obviously. So I feel like, especially with the Stars and the Temperance card, I see that you guys are in the journey of finding your life purpose and also in a way getting inspired as to what you really want to do in your own future. Okay, you're making plans, you're thinking of all the amazing things that you want to do or you want to experience and all the goals that you really want to achieve in life, and that is really great. There's a lot of healing energy happening as well within you and also around you as well. And for you, pile number 1, I also feel that you don't necessarily have a lot of friends, but once you become friends with someone, you know, like a best friend, it really feels like a true sisterhood or brotherhood type of, you know, friend circle. Yeah, you can say, yeah, it's very like intimate. It's very full of affection and love. It's just very romantic. So you do have your own close inner circle, I can say. And the people that you keep closest to you right now in this current present moment, they are the right people. They are, they're very wise, they're very healthy as well. So yeah, keep those people around. I think that those are the right people that you can keep in your life right now, all the way to the future. So the star is also about, achieving your biggest dreams and your biggest goals. So maybe in the past, or maybe for some of you throughout your entire life so far, you feel like whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve, there's always like a lot of blockages or challenges and some type of delay. It always feel like it's just hard for you to achieve what you really want, or to go for something that you're passionate about because of real life circumstances, or because of nasty, toxic people around, or maybe even family issues for some of you. And other than that, I also see that in the past you may have had self-confidence issues. Okay, so now you really need to be the star of your own show. Okay, honey, that is the message I'm picking up for you, pal number one. You gotta be the star in your own movie. Okay, and I know for some of you, it might sound awkward or cringe, like, I don't know how to be the main character, but honey, you are the main character in your own life, and you gotta start acting that way. So we also have the King of Pentacles now. Okay, a bit of love reading coming in. Okay, a little bit of love messages are starting to pop up over here. Okay, we have the Page of Fire and the Judgment card, another major arcana. Okay, I feel like I need to take those cards as well. Okay, so pile number one, there is a very mature and stable masculine energy that's coming in your life pretty soon. Okay, regardless of their gender, of course, it's up to you depending on whoever that you're attracted to. But yeah, this is a really strong masculine energy that I'm picking up. This person is somebody that is very wise, very responsible. Okay, this is the type of person that's always taking responsibilities really well. And this is somebody that could also be wealthy, or they have a really good standing career. They have a really good source of income, or even multiple income. But overall, if we're talking about the energy of the King of Pentacles themselves, it is the energy of stability, balance, and always being aware how and where you put your roots in to create a strong foundation to go for whatever it is that you want for the future. So whether it is in terms of money, like money management, financial management, career, personal goals, life, family, marriage, children, and all that stuff, this is somebody that is, it's somebody that is very stable, yes, but they also make decision with logical thinking, but also with the heart. Okay, this is not somebody that's reckless or impulsive or selfish in any way. This is somebody that can really, really take their responsibilities well. And so this masculine energy seems like somebody new, or somebody that you currently know of, or somebody that you just recently met and you're still getting to know this person for some of you, and this person is coming in really strong. So for most of you, pile number one, this could be quite a new person or a new energy, because we still have the Page of Fire, which is like a baby energy or something that's just new. Okay, but we also have the Judgment card in a way that's actually good. So I feel like whoever this person that's coming into your life will stay for a very long time if it's like platonic. But if this is something romantic specifically, this could literally be your future spouse. The very next person that you are dealing with, you will be dealing with, or the person that you are dealing with already. And if that person fits the bill based on this King of Pentacles energy, I'm telling you guys, this person could very well be your future spouse. Yeah, you got it, bougie, pile number one. So I'm liking where this pile is heading into so far. It feels very nice. It feels stable. It feels healthy as well. And it feels grounded. Okay, it feels very grounded. It's like you yourself, you are on the right path with yourself. You are on the right path in your life. You know what you want. You know what to do. So let me just check if there's any possible, leftover blockages along the way of your own path to see what we can do about it as well. Let me check. I think I'm going to use the same tarot cards. Let's see. We have the Page of Fire, and then we have the Moon. Okay, so luckily for you guys, pile number one, I don't see any significant huge blockages around you, or even like nasty people around you. I don't see that. I don't. Any possible leftover blockages are all just purely your own subconscious mind. Okay, and from what I'm picking up, it's just that fear of failure, or the fear of being alone and lonely, feeling like you don't belong anywhere. It's like that fear that you still have within you, but I see that you are so ready to cut away anything else that will no longer serve you for the higher purpose of your own life and for yourself. So yeah, I actually don't see any blockages. It's all just leftover fear or pain from the past that you're still working on. But especially since we do have the Star and the Temperance card, there's a lot of healing energy that is already happening for you. And I do see that in a way you are actively taking action for yourself to achieve to achieve all the best things that you really want for yourself. Okay, suddenly my throat feels a bit itchy somehow. And not gonna lie, guys, I kind of almost choke on my own saliva. What was that? Oh, I also look up at my camera and I saw exactly 1133. Okay, so something about the number 1, 3, or 11 and 33 might be really significant and important for you in whatever way. So you can also take that as a sign. Okay, so guys, pile number one, let me tell you, I think the main problem, the only problem so far is that you need to speak up more confidently. Okay, that could be, yeah, you can say the leftover issues that you might still have deep inside of you, deep inside of your mind, subconsciously. You need to be able to speak more confidently and fluently as well. For some of you, you may have troubles in speaking or communication since a young age, or sometimes you have problems in pronouncing things. Yeah, okay. So wait a minute, I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah, so for a lot of you, pile number one, I think the main blockage when it comes to your throat chakra, something about speaking up, it has something to do with the fear of being hurt by people. Okay, so yeah, that is the thing that you gotta deal with. But that's it actually. So let me take a look with my notes over here. So I have a lot of small notes with very specific direct messages. So let's see, what is it that you really need to know? Pile number 1. I feel like there's still something important you need to know, or you need to plan for, or something that you just gotta be aware about. Secrets. Okay, so what do we have here? Secrets. So as you can see, I have a lot of different keywords just for one message. So we have unveiling the mask, okay, gossip, rumors, keeping feelings in, deep talk, sensitivity. Okay, for most of you, pile number 1, this secret card actually symbolizes more of like you. It's about you yourself, where you finally have the courage to unveil the mask that you've been wearing for so long, all throughout your life. Yeah, you're somebody, you're very sensitive, you're very intuitive, but you're somebody that's just, I'm having trouble speaking again. Wait, let me drink my iced matcha. I love matcha so much, by the way. Okay. Yeah, pile number 1, there's something about you keeping things in, you not speaking up. So you really have to be aware of that, because once you do take back your power, imagine all the crazy things that you can do and all the crazy things that you can achieve in life. The key, I know it sounds so cliche, but seriously, trust me, the key is that you have to speak up confidently. You will know how to speak fluently or even learn other languages, and you can do it so well. Like, you're actually really, really good at it. It's just that I'm guessing that maybe when you were still a child, your family or your parents, it's like they just don't appreciate you speaking up your own thoughts, or like speaking up about your own opinion, and because of that, it's just kind of creating this blockage around your throat. Intimidation. Yeah, a lot of people are actually quite intimidated by you, because even though, let's say, this is a stranger, this person doesn't even know you, but they can still like sense your energy, your core energy, your essence energy, and they can still sense that you are somebody that's very powerful. They can sense your confidence, your courage, your strength, your power. They can sense that from deep inside of you, even though you're not like actively showing it, or you're even purposely hiding yourself away. But even so, people can still feel your core essence energy from inside of you. And so people that are very insecure, people that are very, selfish, they can totally sense that pure, authentic energy from you, and they feel intimidated. So for a lot of you, pile number 1, all throughout your life, maybe you have had a lot of difficulty in making friends, like making genuine connection with people, and even in your dating life as well. There's always like people around you that would try to control you and try to put you in a box. Like, they try to always label you and give you a title for whatever it is, however they want. So yeah, it's time to completely break that cycle and throw those people away. Where should we throw them? I'm kind of getting some evil thoughts, like, where should we throw those people away? But yeah, you get what I mean, right? Pile number 1. So let's see what messages. Ooh, now I get it. Like, I'm pile number 1. We got dark attributes, dark masculine energy, dark feminine energy, shadow work. Look at that, negativity. Okay, so pile number 1. Ooh, you are a diamond in my eyes. Honey, let me tell you, you are a true diamond in someone's eyes, or in anybody else's eyes if they truly, can and willing to connect with you. Okay, let me rephrase that. So basically, you are a diamond in someone's eyes or anybody else's eyes, specifically for people that are willing to also connect with you authentically, okay? Because you are a true diamond. But the thing is, like, people can only see each other from a good point of view if they're willing to also see the good things within themselves, right? If all they see about themselves is just like, bad things, like the type of people that would always complain and yap, complain and just being bitter and just being rude, complaining and yap, and always being a negative Nancy, basically, those type of people will never be able to see the good in others as well. They will never be able to see a diamond in front of their eyes because they're just like really nasty. So it's like that sense of you feeling so insecure throughout your entire life because you have been dealing with the wrong people. Okay, you need the right group of friends. You also need the right person. If you're talking about like a love partner, you need the right people around you, so that in a way that can also help you to heal yourself and really understand that you have always been a diamond. My goodness, I don't know why pile number one is kind of hard for me to to talk suddenly. It's like, how do you expect nasty, disgusting people to treat you right if those people treat themselves dirty? There's just nothing good, there's just nothing clean and positive about themselves. You have always been a diamond. It's just that you dealt with the wrong people. So you need the right group of people. And for you yourself, you gotta like heal. Yeah, I really hope you get it. Okay, like I know I am making sense with the message. It's just that my brain is all over the place. Okay, guys. Like, I just did not expect that the energy would be really interesting for you guys, pal number one, but at the same time, my brain is like my ADHD is suddenly kicking in. But I'm actually getting like the exact reason why this has been happening. I feel like for a lot of you, pal number one, you do have the balance between your light energy and your dark energy. Okay, so you have your dark feminine aspect and your divine feminine aspect within yourself. Or if you resonate more with a masculine energy within yourself, then you have both the dark masculine side of yourself and the divine masculine side of yourself. But a lot of times throughout your life, people just won't accept your darker side. Okay, and I'm not talking about like, where are you and I'm so sorry. I'm not talking about because tonight is the night that I will fall for you over again, don't make me change my mind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. But I'm not talking about like, oh, is it like my dark side, like I'm so emo? Like, no, I'm talking about that. Sorry. If you're here, like if you're hearing some like giggling voice in the background, that's my bestie Master Star. She's here with me and just watching me recording this. But yeah, like the dark attribute is more about the raw side of your emotions, okay? That raw side of your consciousness, you can say. Basically, shadow work. But a lot of people don't want to be dealing with that, because it's very hard, it's very difficult, it's not easy, it will never be easy. But you are somebody that is willing to freaking stare into the abyss and let the abyss stare back at you, and you're like, okay, you know. So it's more about that feeling of people getting intimidated by you because they know of how much power that you actually hold, how much light that you actually hold. But as they say, the bigger the light, the darker it gets as well. Yeah, you know, the brighter the light, the more sharp the darkness that will be cast over. So it's just the way it is, and you're not afraid to deal with that balance itself. Most people are not capable of doing that. That's why a lot of people prefer to just, you know, stay numb, which, I mean, in a way, I've been there myself. Because if you want to shine bright, if you want to shine the brightest, then you gotta be ready to also cast the darkest shadows. It's just natural law. So lastly, let me pick up some more. Oh, listen. Okay, listen, because there's a soulmate, or you can say, like, you know, soul partner, whatever you believe in, that is currently still in some type of physical distance or physical separation that is coming in. Or maybe you kind of already had a feeling who this person might be. Yeah, because we have this separation card. See? And you are waiting for this person, or this person is waiting for you. And last but not least, at the bottom of it, we have past life. So yeah, you might meet someone that you knew from a past lifetime, if you believe in that. And I think it could be this King of Pentacles that we've been talking about. Okay, guys? Yeah, wow, that is interesting. Any last message for you, pal number one? Ooh, we got the 6 of Wands and Justice. Yeah, whatever shitty things that people have done to you in the past, you're going to get your justice, okay? You're going to get your justice. You're going to get your, you know, part of the good luck pot, basically, because you've done well actually for yourself in this life, and you're going to get the success that you truly deserve. And also, lastly, I'm picking up a sudden blessing or a sudden new opportunity for your career. Like something about your money, something about your career is suddenly going to take off really well, and you're going to see a lot of successes. Okay, you're going to really have this breakthrough in your career and also money. And finally, you're like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. And I'm not going to deal with anything nasty anymore, like those people in the past or any other nasty events from the past. You are truly breaking the wheel. You're breaking the cycle to create something new from a better, stronger foundation for yourself. Okay, so that is all for you, pal number one. I love this so much. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell ring so you won't miss any new content. And of course, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok as well, so you won't miss any educational content as well. All the links are all down below. And like and comment on this video as well down below. I want to know your thoughts. Thank you so much, and I will be back. See you soon. Mwah. Hello, my amors, and welcome to pile number 2. Okay, so we are just going to go with the flow for today's channel message. And so we don't have any specific point. We're just going to see whatever important messages, guidance, and advice for all aspect within your life, pile number 2. And also I will channel the current energy for you as well. So we're going to take a look what's really important for you to know and to be aware about yourself first of all. Okay, my amors. So tonight has been pretty strange and quite weird in an interesting way. Somehow I keep having technology glitches and technology, I would say, not difficulties, but just glitches, so it's interesting. I don't know. Pile number 2, you might have been experiencing something like that as well, like your lights flickering or your phone shuffling a song on its own. I don't know, but yeah, if you have had that experience, it could be just a sign that this is your pile. Okay, that is strange. Something about a door. What door? Huh? Pile number 2, I kind of already had a feeling that this specific pile will be very significant. It's going to feel almost like a super personal reading because it's just very significant. It's not for everyone, but in a way it's interesting but also strange. Like, let me just take a look, okay? Something about a door, like you opening a door, or you have been waiting for a door to open for you. Oh. Oh. Pile number 2, what have you been dealing with? Yeah, pile number 2. Yeah, this is not for the super general type of lifestyle. Okay, this is not like, I would say, the common ways to live a life. It's just like there's something different about your lifestyle or something different that you do in your life that is not of the quote normal common type of ways of living. You could be a witch. Okay, pile number 2, right away I'm gonna say that you could be a witch. Yeah, you just don't do the quote normal norms of society. Like you just don't resonate with whatever society deems to be normal, or like, yeah, this is the norm for this and that. Yeah, you don't follow that. You don't follow the masses, like you don't follow the crowd basically. Okay, I'm going to do my best to channel your messages, guys, because pile number 2 is just gonna be very specific and different. So yeah, you're definitely a witch. Okay, you definitely practice something, magic, spirituality, something. You're practicing something. This is going to be intense. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords as our first card. Okay, nonetheless, continuing on to the next second one, we have the Devil. Okay, that's a major arcana card. And then we have the King of Cups. So, where do I even begin with this? I feel like, first of all, you have to really take action by your own to serve justice or to get your justice. Okay, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you do practice witchcraft. I practice witchcraft myself, so for some of y'all, pile number 2, you gotta do that baneful work, okay? And when they say that a witch who doesn't know how to do baneful or hex is a witch that doesn't know how to heal, it's like I said, it's not of the norm standard of society. Whatever, who cares? We do what we gotta do. We do what we have to do. So it's like whatever injustice, whatever pain, whatever trauma that you had to experience in this life, you can totally take your power back to yourself by doing baneful. Okay, hit that shit back to your abuser. Okay, there's something about like a curse or like hack something like that. You just gotta do something about this to take your power back, to have your justice, okay? Because in real life, unfortunately, even up until these days, we know that the law is still very much corrupted. You know, you cannot always expect the best out of, you know, the law system. So F that. Let me just take things into my own hands, okay? But of course, you do it safely, with responsibility. You know what to do, okay? If you practice witchcraft, you know exactly what to do. So that's all I'm gonna say for that specific message. You know what you need to do. Basically, what I'm telling you, pal number 2, is to not be afraid, okay? Own your fucking shit, basically. Oh, where did that come from? Own your fucking shit, bitch. Don't be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid of your magic. You're a fucking witch. Get the fuck up. Why are you doing nothing? Come on. Why are you just passively sitting and waiting for something to happen? Ooh, suddenly the energy is shifting, yeah, guys. It's very different from pile 1. It's, oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I just freaking charged my camera, and you know what happened? Suddenly my camera is like only at one line of the battery. Whatever it is, whoever y'all are. Pile number 2, you're taking a lot of energy from my camera battery. You're taking a lot of energy from my camera battery, so I might as well have to charge this again sometime later. And yeah, kind of have a bit of a cut in this reading, okay? Because of course I will edit it, but just be aware. But there's a lot of energy, so I feel like for some of you, pile number 2, you are still scared as shit to dive into the darkness of the underworld. Because there's something about the 3 of Swords, which is like pain, you know, fear. Something it's like very intense, okay? Like you have this intense fear of always receiving pain, and it's always just about pain and pain and pain throughout your life. But you gotta go to the roots of it if you really want to fix that. And how do you go around that? Well, you have to go about the underworld, something about the underworld that you gotta learn. You gotta learn something about it, or you gotta retrieve something back because it's yours by birthright. But you have to stare back into the abyss, basically. Okay, there's this ongoing repetitive message about something that you have to really be aware of, something that you gotta learn. You have to be able to stare back at it, like stare back at those shadows, stare back into the darkness, stare back into the abyss, and don't be fucking afraid. What are you waiting for? Like seriously, what are you waiting for? And again, guys, I'm so sorry, pile number 2, if sometimes I might speak a bit like, like harsh. But this is what you gotta hear, okay? Pile number 2, it's just the energy that I'm channeling. It's really intense, but it's like, knocking you. Okay, this energy is like knocking on you, like, hey, like, wake the fuck up. Basically, yeah. So we do have the King of Cups. Something about dark waters, okay? Something about the dark black water, like almost a mirror that you have to look into, or maybe you have to dive in, or it's the symbolism of scrying. Again, if you practice witchcraft, you know what I'm talking about, okay, guys? Something about scrying, something about diving into the underworld, something about staring back into that dark, murky, black water. Yeah. Let me pull up some more cards. What's going on with you guys? Pile number 2. Why are you so afraid of the darkness? Is because you have been the black goat in your family. Yeah. You have been persecuted many times in life or in many other past lifetimes. And that is why you have this intense fear of receiving such judgment and pain from society or from people around, or maybe even from your own family, because somehow society likes to point out shit to everybody, anybody else, and be like, yeah, you're the black goat. You know, it literally feels like that. You know, those times back in the medieval age about that witch hunt. You know, it's like, oh yeah, she's a witch, burn the witch. Yeah, it feels like that. There's this intense fear and this trauma of being persecuted. But now it's the time for you to take your power back and make that justice happen for yourself. Whew, okay, so we have 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So much fighting and fighting and fighting. But who the heck are you fighting for? Bitch, you have been fighting with yourself. Why are you still fighting with yourself? You think that, okay, with so much love, okay, you know, right? I don't sugarcoat in my readings. I'm trying to, like, come on, guys. I'm trying to pull you out, okay? This is what I'm saying, okay? Pile number 2. You think that in this current moment of your life that people are out there to get you. The world is out there to get you. I mean, yeah. Reality can be really shitty sometimes, and the reality is that this world is not fair, okay? There's always many shades of colors all around the world in everybody else, okay? We all have our own shade of color. That's just the way it is. But the thing is that you can totally do something about this for your own self, for your own life, for your own future by stop fighting yourself. You can totally make things better for yourself and attract the things that you truly want and literally make it happen. Seriously, like make it happen. Create that reality that you want for yourself by stop fighting yourself. You don't have to focus too much about fighting everybody else or prioritizing fighting against everybody else, fighting for everybody else, fighting for the world, or fighting against the world. If you want to do that, yeah, go ahead, but that comes later, okay? The number one thing that you gotta do, first of all, is stop fighting against yourself, okay? You gotta fight for yourself, but how are you supposed to fight for yourself if you are fighting against yourself? Yeah, that's basically what I'm channeling. Ooh, geez, this is so intense. Pile number 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You have this intense fear of abandonment, and you have this intense fear that people, no matter where, no matter who, will always judge you in the worst case possible. Okay? You have so many amazing ideas. Like, you have a lot of creativity inside of yourself. You have so much dreams that you want to go for, you know, like you have a lot of goals that you really want to achieve, a lot of things that you really want to go for in life. You're a dreamer, you're an inspirational artist, okay, you can say, with the 7 of Cups. Like, you have a lot of dreams. You're very intuitive, you're very powerful, you're very sensitive, but all throughout your life, it feels like difficult for you to really go and chase all those dreams and goals that you want for yourself, because no matter what, no matter where you go, you always getting sandwiched by the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, okay? Which is like that symbolism of people abandoning you, people betraying you, people be pointing out fingers at you and judging you and making you the black goat, basically. Yeah, it's like, when will I have this happiness? You know, when will I achieve all these dreams and goals that I really want? I feel so freaking stuck because of this fear, of this pain, but also, you know, people around me, or like toxic, nasty people, toxic environment, toxic circumstances that is just never ending. It keeps happening. So what you gotta do now is to break that cycle once and for all. And you know you can do it. You just gotta have the courage and the strength to look back at yourself, which is the dark water itself. That is like a more of that dark feminine aspect within yourself. I'm talking about energy, okay? You gotta have the courage to take a look at that, stare back at it, and learn from it. Instead of banishing it away, learn something from that part of you. So fight for yourself by stop fighting against yourself. That's a big message for you, pile number 2, that I'm picking up. And oh no, my battery is about to die. I just charged it, but I think we can still pull at least 2 cards before I have to charge my phone again and then continue this message, okay? Because pile number 2, I know that your pile will be a bit longer than the previous one for pile number 1. But I think we still have a bit of more time for me to pull at least 2 cards before I gotta recharge my phone. My camera. Maybe for those of you who's watching this, you gotta recharge your phone. Maybe your phone is at 1% battery or like 5%. So yeah, check in on that. And so, I don't know what else to say, but let me say this to you. We got the King of Swords and the Justice card. Girl, sometimes you gotta be the law themselves, as in like you make that justice happen. You get that justice happen to yourself, for yourself, okay? By you having the courage to rule with an iron fist, okay? Sometimes you just gotta be harsh, okay? As in like, not harsh in a negative way. I mean, this is more about boundaries, okay? You gotta be strict and harsh with your boundaries. If something is just not working, if someone is just being nasty to you, you really gotta stand up for yourself and rule with an iron fist. Love matters, okay, my amors. Love should still be the center of your soul in a way. You know, I do believe that. But love with no respect means pretty much almost nothing. So I know that you have so much love inside of you. You have so much love within your soul. And you really do care about people, about your close ones, your loved ones, or maybe even the world. Sorry, excuse me. Whew, a lot of energy. But the thing is that you cannot give love that easily. You cannot give love freely to just about anybody else, because again, reality is like shitty sometimes, and people can only know how to take and take and take without respect, without boundaries. And that is what you gotta learn about. Doesn't matter. Are you talking about your boyfriend, girlfriend? Are you talking about friends? You talking about coworkers? You talking about your family or parents? I don't care. Doesn't matter. Boundaries and respect must always exist in every connection, in every type of, partnership. So if you really want to give love, you also have to remind people that your genuinity comes with a price. As in like, where's your respect? Where's your respect to me? So again, this is not at all about selfishness. This is not about being egoistical or narcissistic in any way. No, this is just the balance between understanding of what love really means and what respect really means. So when you want to build your own empire, which is yourself, your life, you gotta do it with love, but you also gotta do it with strategy, and that is where respect comes in. And of course, first and foremost, that very respect comes from within yourself, first towards yourself. You gotta learn that with yourself by stopping that fight that you have against yourself. That's what I'm picking up. So I do feel that there's still a bit of more couple of messages and advices coming for you, but I have to recharge my camera right now. Okay, I'll be back. I'm just gonna edit this. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so hello and welcome back. I just quickly recharged my camera and we are going to continue to the rest of the messages for you guys, pile number 2. Okay, so now let me pull up some more cards. Okay, let's see. Pile number 2, what do you need to know? Let's see. Let me check into your energy. Any important message or guidance about your life, let's say. Let's see. Ooh, we have the Sun card and the 9 of Wands. Okay, I think one more. 9 of Pentacles. So we have double 9s over here. Just like this one as well, we have double 5, right? We have double 9s now. The Sun, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. So pile number 2, you want your happiness, right? You want your happiness. You want a lot of abundance, success. You want joy in your life for yourself. So basically, in order for you to have this, to have what you want, you have to fight for it. So basically, there is still this repetitive message about you to completely put an end to whatever, like curses that people keep putting on you because of their selfishness for no valid reasons. People can just do that. And any like generational trauma, bullshit from your family or bullshit from your parents, just throw it all away. Okay, you don't have to keep accepting trash from people because you are not a trash can, honey. Okay, that is what my mom would like to say as well. Like, she oftentimes she likes to take that metaphor in a way. Is that, yeah, basically, you're not a trash can. So why do you keep accepting trash from people? Why do you keep, eating up all those trash and all those BS from people? There is this fear and this insecurity that I keep picking up from you somehow, and I feel this pain. Yeah, you can say I feel like this pain somewhere around your chest and something that's like stuck in your throat. And for a lot of you, pile number 2, maybe you also often have a stomach ache, or you just have a really weak stomach, or some type of food allergies. Yeah, it's like you have some type of sensitivity when it comes to your health, something about your stomach. So basically, overall, the message is that you gotta have the courage to be independent. But here's the kicker though. Being independent doesn't mean that you have to live your life all alone and lonely with nobody else around. Being independent means that you understand the balance between being independent with what you want to do, with what you want to choose for yourself, but also having the courage to not codependent, like to basically to have a co-support system with other people. Okay, being independent doesn't mean that you gotta be alone all the time throughout your life. It doesn't mean that you gotta be alone in whatever it is that you gotta do. Okay, and so being dependent doesn't always mean bad. It's just more of like you understand the balance between being independent in whatever ways that you gotta do, but you also don't have the fear to ask for help or to ask for support. So yeah, as long as you know that you have a good co-supportive system, I mean like your friends, your loved ones that you can truly trust, then that's great. So there, you have to find the balance. Okay, there must be some type of balance between the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, which is that meaning of you fighting for what you want, for what you want to achieve, but also letting people treat you like the princess, treat you like a queen, basically. Okay? Yeah. I think this advice in particular is really important, especially in your love life or your dating life somehow, especially if you resonate more with the feminine aspect of yourself, or that you are a woman interested in a man, let's say. And I mean, this is not at all about, oh, that's the society normal. Blah, blah. No, it's just about balance and respect. Back again, it's about the balance and the respect between feminine and masculine energy in itself. So, I mean, basically being an independent woman yourself doesn't mean that, oh, I don't need a man. As in like, okay, you don't need a man, but if you want a man, you go have a man. If you want to have a partner, that's great. You can have a partner. So there is this difference between needing and wanting. It's not wrong to want someone, it's not wrong for you to want to have someone, to want to have some type of partnership. And it's also not wrong for you to need some type of support and help from your partner. Let's say, if you're talking specifically about love, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You're still very much independent and strong on your own. It's just that make sure that your independency is purely, genuinely because of your own choice for what you want to do or achieve in life, not because you have the fear of looking weak or becoming weak. Okay, there's a difference between that. Like, for example, I want to have an independent income. Like, I want to make my own money. I want to manage my own finances. I want to be independent in my own career. I want to have my own business, for example. That's great. But if we're talking about life, we're talking about connection with people, intimacy with people. In itself, it's literally called a connection. It's called a partnership for a reason. It's not about you doing everything alone, like you making all the decisions alone. That is not a connection. That's not a partnership. That's just you and yourself. So just remember the importance of knowing the difference between you being strong and independent, surrounded by the right people, compared to just you being lonely and alone and bitter and not knowing what to do. And then you keep hating on yourself. Okay, let's stop that cycle. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you hate yourself for being weak. You hate yourself for looking weak. But at the same time, you have the strength and the confidence to actually do what you want and to receive support from the right people. I mean, the people that you can truly trust, but yet you're not opening up your heart for that. So in other words, back again, when it comes to your personal life, especially if you're a witch, you can also kind of take that message personally. Like, for example, let's say you want to independently, learn what you gotta learn and what you gotta know, what you gotta practice in your own life or in your own spiritual journey. But I mean, if you're just being bitter with yourself, then no matter how many times you do your spells, no matter what kind of magic you're practicing, you're still going to keep on holding that bitterness within yourself. You're not going to grow. So the magic in itself is you. Okay, you are the magic. Let's not forget that. And actually, I can say that the most important magic and spell that you gotta do first is like you. It's literally you yourself. You are a magical being, and you gotta, transmute whatever pain, whatever hatred, whatever bitterness that you have within yourself so you can actually grow. You wanna grow your career, you wanna grow your finances, you wanna grow your witchcraft practice, you wanna grow in life, you want to grow in whatever ways. That means you gotta grow yourself. Okay, you have to be able to reflect on yourself, not in any ways of like judging yourself. It's just like taking a look at it, try to understand and learn from it. Like I said before, you gotta stare back into that deep, dark, murky water, which is your own reflection, and try to learn something from it, instead of like, oh my gosh, that's so dark, it's so nasty, I don't like it. No, just stop. Okay, just like look at it, learn something from it. Basically, that's what I'm picking up. So now, lastly, I am going to pull up some direct messages notes that I have over here. We have a lot of these, and I'm just going to pull up some cards. Okay, I'm going to pull out some notes and see what messages we're going to get for you guys. Pile number 2. Let's see, pile number 2. What is it that you really need to know? Excuse me, sorry. And another additional message. I feel that for a lot of us, I mean, even including myself back then, sometimes our extreme form of independency actually comes from trauma. It comes from some type of, what is it called? Like coping mechanism. Yeah. Especially because of whatever our parents or our family did to us when we were still a child. We were forced to grow up faster, at such a young age. So there is this feeling, this sense within us that we have to always be extremely independent for the sake of surviving, for us to literally survive this life. If not, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna die, I'm going to fail, blah, 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 blah. It literally could come from a form of trauma, and we're just trying to cope with that. So you really need to know the difference between a healthy form of independency and also a form of self-abuse type of self-abuse type of independency. Okay, the difference between what a healthy independency really looks like and what a self-abuse independency really looks like as well. Okay, codependency most of the time sounds bad, but it just depends on which situation and circumstances you're in. So now, suddenly, pile number 2, we are closing off this message with a very sensual message out of nowhere. Suddenly. Okay, so we have hookups or quote intimacy night. Okay, a passionate rendezvous. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, basically something about your life, your intimacy quote, you know what I mean. And we have this card that says passion. So guys, I think you are attracting someone, okay? Somebody is going to come into your life that can truly satisfy you. But I'm not just talking about, the woohoo parts of it. I'm also talking about satisfying your passion for life. No more of that feeling of you having to survive life, but it is the feeling of, oh, I am so passionate for life. I am so passionate about life, and I am passionate about living. There you go. Okay, you're passionate about living. You want to live. You want to live. You want to experience a lot of great, amazing things. And somehow, whoever this person is, or even yourself, okay, will reignite that true, pure flame of passion that you have always had within yourself anyway. You are reigniting that flame within yourself. But also, this could mean that somebody really special, could be a best friend, could be a life partner, that will really reignite that passion that you have always had within yourself. Okay, and then we have some specific timing. The month of July, August, or September, that could be very significant to you in whatever ways. It could mean that you're going to have a birthday, like a birthday event, like birthday party. Maybe this is like your birth month or this other person's birth month. Or you could be meeting this person in the month of July, August, or September, or even getting into an official relationship or something about engagement as well in the month of July, August, September. So anything that has to do with July, August, September will be very significant. Okay, let me show you some of the messages. Yeah. Oh, I also just heard a message. Okay, I've heard a message just now. For some of you, pile number 2, you have been planning to go overseas or like go on a travel or a trip. You really want to go traveling. That could also happen either in the month between July, August, and September. And then we have positive emotions. And then we have worthy. Yeah, work on that self-worth, okay? And divine masculine. Yeah, it seems like if you are attracting your divine masculine, if you are more, if you are resonating more with the feminine energy, for those of you who's watching this and you would like to have your divine masculine person, your divine masculine partner, I see that you are definitely attracting this person. And this person, whoever they are, they know that you have a lot of positive, amazing qualities about yourself that you're kind of shy about. It's like this person can see through you, okay? Don't lie. This person can see you through. They're like, hey, why don't you feel worthy of yourself? Why don't you love yourself? Why are you not confident? You know that you have power, right? So I want to make sure that you're gonna feel good because I really want you to feel loved. And I think that is one of the best type of feeling that you can have in a relationship, is that not only that you feel it's like not only that you feel happy and joyful in a relationship, but you truly feel loved by this person. Okay, guys, you're going to truly feel respected and loved by this person. There's a lot of positive emotions coming up in this relationship that you will be in. Okay, this relationship that you'll be in together with your divine masculine partner. So positive emotions, all the keywords that I have written down is happiness, love, joy, gratitude, flowing, acceptance, peace, admiration, and also self-awareness. Yep. Worthy, self-love, confidence, self-worth, feeling good, feeling loved, and also manifestation. That is what's going to come very soon. I feel like it's coming very soon. Okay. So there you go, pile 2. That's all the message I have for you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment down below. I really want to know your thoughts on this. And don't forget to also subscribe, click the bell ring so you won't miss any notification. And also follow my Instagram and TikTok for more educational content. And I will definitely be seeing you soon. Bye! Mwah. Hello my amors, and welcome to, last but not least, pile number 3. Okay, so we are just going to go with the flow for today's channel messages. I am going to check onto your energy. I'm going to just check into that to see any important messages about yourself, your life, etc. And we will also see whatever aspect, generally speaking, in your life that which you need to know or anything you need to be aware of. Okay, so I am going to begin by checking into your current energy first. Let's see, pile number 3, what do you really need to know? Okay, I'm actually picking up quite a specific message, and it is for a significant aspect of your life. Okay, so I think throughout this reading, there's going to be quite a lot of messages about your love life or the energy of your love life, dating life, whatever it is, but it has something to do with that, and it's going to be very significant. And it's also going to be quite somehow, I might as well say, strange in an interesting way. It's going to be like magical and kind of woo-woo actually for you guys, pile number 3. So we'll just go with the flow. Let's see. First thing first, what you gotta know about yourself. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Ooh. Interesting and also quite intense. What I see is that you have been fighting for something that you really want or that you really care about for yourself, for life, okay? Other than that, this can actually signify some type of ending, like an ending of your never-ending struggle thus far in life, and the ending of, a lot of suffering that you had to go through in your life thus far. So it's actually good. Okay, pile number 3, this is going to be a quite complex reading actually, because I'm not just picking up your energy, but I'm picking up another energy. Okay, this is the energy of someone else, but somehow this person has a strong connection with you, or whoever this person, if it's like a new person, this person will have some type of strong connection, or strong, like really specifically like strong, intense connection and impact into your life. Guys, I might as well say that from what I see with this 2 of Pentacles card, especially the illustration itself, it feels like you are on the journey of meeting someone special, like in your life, or you're about to actually meet this person very soon. Or for some of you, you might already have a guess as to who this person is. Maybe this person is already in your life, and whatever it is, the label, the title that you want to use for this connection, basically this is a spiritual connection, or this is like an intense connection that you have with someone, or that you will have with someone. You can call it soulmates, you can call it twin souls, whatever, but I'm not talking about the sorry, excuse me. There's a lot of energy coming through, and obviously I'm not talking about the crazy, toxic kind of relationship. Come on guys, we don't do that, but it is intense in a way. Pile number 3. There is just something different with you guys. Let me just pull more cards. I mean, sometimes it happens, specifically for pile number 3, quite many times in my previous pickup cards. There's always something. How do I say this? There's just always something with pile number 3. And I'm just being honest, guys. I don't sugarcoat. So whatever it is that I see, I will just let you know. But so far, what I can tell you is that this is not for the normal audience. I don't know how to say it. There's just something. What is it? Like, what? Even I'm confused. Even me as the tarot reader, I'm confused for pile number 3. This is like full on woo-woo stuff. How do I explain this? Guys, okay. You will resonate if it resonates, okay? So you will know exactly what I'm talking about if this is really for you. I'm just gonna say this. Whatever it is that you have in your life or you want to do in your life, especially something about your love relationship or like a destined relationship that you're going to have with someone, it has a lot to do with like past lifetimes and some type of divine interventions, like prophecies and stuff. What? I'm confused. But it really feels like that. It feels kind of like not of this world. How do I even say this? It's strange. I'm confused. I'm trying my best. Like, I mean, I myself understand this concept or this energy I'm picking up, but let me just say, pile number 3, you're hiding something. You who's watching this, you're hiding something. You're hiding something really important within yourself that you might have forgotten about, okay? Or the other person that you're dealing with have some type of, I would say, deep secret that's like long forgotten within their soul somehow. Especially if it has something to do with past lifetimes. If you resonate with that, there could be some type of events or secrets or just like information or knowledge, even like knowledge of the occult or the knowledge of magic or anything that had to do with that. Whatever it is, okay, whatever it is that happened in a past lifetime, you forgot about it, but it's actually very important for you to remember. Or if this is about the other person that you will be dealing with, there's something really important that they need to awaken within themselves, but they forgot about it in this current present moment. So we got the Hangman and the Temperance card. It's quite interesting because we got several major arcana cards. Okay, the Tower, the Hangman, Temperance. It's very intense. I think that you guys need to safely, of course, find a way to see and to learn more about one of your past lifetime, or maybe even all of your past lifetimes, because there's some type of knowledge, there's some type of info, or there's some type of secret that you have to dig in and reveal again, because it will highly impact you in a positive way, of course, for you to achieve whatever it is that's really important for you to achieve in this lifetime. And this is also the same for your person. I mean, whoever this is. Again, you can call it soulmate, twin soul, whatever, divine partner, if you can call it that way. Also, I don't know what is it with pile number 3, but specifically for this pile, I'm having a really hard time to breathe. I'm really having a hard time to breathe, as if like I cannot like take in all the oxygen that I need into my lungs. It's so specific though. This did not happen at all with pile number 1. With pile number 2, I was coughing a little bit, like almost choke pretty much pretty much for pile number 2. Oh, sorry. But for pile number 3, like it's very hard for me to breathe. Like I just cannot breathe. Also, I just heard some words that might be significant to you and or your person. Something about smoke, something about drowning, something about like thick air, something about burning as well, or fire, or fire. Oh, I cannot breathe. It's like my chest is really heavy. It's really heavy. Like there's a really, really heavy weight on my chest. It literally feels like there's something that's burdening you in your heart, or something that's like burdening your soul. I got the 8 of I got the 8 of Wands over here. Let me just pull one more card. The King of Swords. Pile number 3, my amors. It seems that in many past lifetimes, you and this person kept experiencing tragedies after tragedies. I don't know, something about war or political disagreement, something about that caused a lot of tragedy and separation as well, maybe between you and your other person, like your divine counterpart, you can say, divine partner. Okay, whoever that is more of the feminine energy, you can say, if you're watching this and you resonate more with the feminine energy, I do see you healing though, and I do see that in a way you're kind of like more aware about something that's going on, whatever this is. But again, like you're healing. But as for whoever, maybe like your person is the one that's more into the masculine side of energy, whoever that is the masculine over here, they are having a hard AF time dealing with something. Guys, look at this. I just realized that, especially in this illustration, we got this 2 girls, right? That looks the same. I mean, they're pretty much the same. Like they're the same person. We got the 2 of skulls because she's looking into a mirror. But as you can see, her reflection, I mean, her clothes are completely different from what she's actually wearing. So it's like there is something that you have to see within yourself from a different lifetime or a different timeline. There's something you have to learn about yourself. There's something that you have to discover, but it is being kept hidden. Because why? Look at this. I just noticed in between there's this box. Okay, there's a box with a lock over here. Something that is being purposely kept hidden, like as a secret deep within you. And in order for you to truly fulfill whatever purpose or wishes that you have in this lifetime, or you can say a form of closure, a form of healing, you need to unlock that. But in order for you to unlock that, you have to dig into whichever part of yourself from a different timeline or from a different lifetime. Okay? Because you can see, right? She's looking at herself. This is a mirror, a big AF mirror. She's looking right into herself. But her reflection is wearing a completely different cloth. And even the skull over here, that can also represent something that's being, that's something that's being kept hidden, but also dead. Like, it's like long gone. It's long dead. But it's still there. It's being kept hidden safely in a box. Something about that, like a safety box. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, something about the element of fire and water. Pay attention to that. I keep seeing this door. I mean, it's not even a door. It's actually like an archway. Archway. How do you pronounce that? But yeah, I mean, I see this repetitive symbol look like somewhere far off in the distance. You know, you can see there's something opening up over here. Wait, let me show it to you. And you can also see something over here. See? There's like a pathway somewhere in the distance, but this pathway is inside the mirror. And this other pathway as well in this illustration, it looks like it's opening up to some type of other world or like another different timeline. It just doesn't feel like it's in the real physical reality in this current time right now. So again, it has a lot to do with you trying to remember something or you having to discover something from somewhere far away that's like long dead and long gone and long forgotten. So it's a lot about past lifetime stuff. It's very woo-woo, but I mean, if you're interested in past life regression or like past life therapy or healing, something like that, of course, with a licensed therapist, something like that, yeah, if you are interested in that, then you can try to find it out. Okay, there is something really private and personal about this locked safety box that I'm seeing. Sorry, but at the same time, I feel like it's almost like the Pandora's box. You know, it's like if you open that box, you will be able to free yourself from whatever it is that's chaining you down, you know, whatever that's like shackling you down. But at the same time, there's a lot of pain and also darkness that will come out of that box, which you have to be ready and prepared enough to deal with it. So it's like a double-edged sword. Whatever it is that you have to discover, whatever it is that you have to learn, yeah, it's like you gotta find the balance yourself. Okay? But yeah, it's very private. It's very personal, like I said. So that is something that I'm not reading and I will not take a look at that. That's all you need to know. It's like it will bring you a lot of healing or closure, yeah? But you need to be prepared to like deal with it as well, basically. But yeah, it's very private and personal, like I said. It's something for you to find out on your own. So, I am also picking up. The High Priestess, okay. Yeah, I'm also picking up something about... Like something about... Like... Somewhere in... Like in a past life, somewhere in medieval times or the Victorian like period. Maybe you gotta look into it. Yeah, okay. Pile number 3. There's a little bit of more message about your love life or your defined partnership. Just keep in mind all this information so far throughout this reading can definitely resonate with whatever it is that you think you have in any of your past life or your like other timelines together with the other person, like your divine counterpart. So yeah, that's something you gotta find out by yourself. What I can only say is that whatever stagnation, whatever blockages, or whatever challenges that you may have experienced in this life or in any other lifetimes and timeline between you and other people or between you and your divine counterpart, there's more to the story, okay, that you gotta find out by yourself, because yeah, there's some type of injustice going on or some type of injustice that happened long ago. That's what I'm picking up. But the High Priestess really highlight that importance of you finding out yourself, like by yourself, learning about it by yourself, and just discovering yourself even more. It's very, I would say, it's a very sacred journey, okay? It's a very private, personal, and sacred journey that you gotta be on. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. There's just something that keeps pulling my eyes to the Tower and the Hangman card somehow. Let's see. It's like there's some type of unexpected chaos or war, or like it's not just like chaotic, but yeah, there's some type of unexpected, unfortunate events and chaos and just drama, yeah, you can say, that just keeps repeating on, like some type of pattern that keeps repeating on, that which you have to really learn the truth of it for you to finally stop it, basically. That's what I'm picking up, because I'm just kind of picking up that feeling that for a lot of you who's watching this video, you keep being punished for nothing. Basically, like you keep being punished for nothing, because yeah, it's like some type of ongoing curse or ongoing generational karma, you can say, that keeps going and going and going, and it keeps repeating itself. And you have to, back again with the Two of Pentacles, there's something you gotta learn, something you gotta find out about yourself or about the other person for you to learn. Yeah, he's very woo. But okay, pile number 3. Let me pick up some other last messages. So I have my notes over here. I forgot to show it to you. Yeah, I have a lot of written, like, specific messages with this tiny note. So let's see. Yeah, pile number 3. I really hope that you can understand and resonate with this, which I feel like if you resonate, then it resonates. This is really for you. But yeah, I'm sorry if there's just a lot of, I would guess, channeled messages that I cannot really say, or it's just like not complete, because I just feel like it's too sacred, okay? It's like something you gotta know or just find out by yourself. That's all that I can share to help you out. At least I hope that this can give you some hints, okay? But that's all that I can really see from this reading to help you out at the very least. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped my notes. Okay, whoever this is, they're very chatty, or it could be like you really need to, like, you know, what's the English word for it? You really need to like out your heart, like speak up. Yeah, like you gotta speak out whatever it is that you feel in your heart. It feels like it's a lot. And for a lot of you who's watching this, I feel that you've been holding on to so much like pain and trouble. That's why, like, okay, yeah, there's a lot that's going on. Okay, all right, just one more. I feel like there's just one last card that wants to pops out. So let's see. Let me give it to you. Pile number 3. That is strange, because as I was pulling out the very last note, I heard something like, or I heard someone saying something very clearly, and then this very last note itself is about music or something about your hearing. Okay, pay attention to your hearing capabilities, or something about music, something about sounds and vibration. Okay, and I just heard someone that's like asking for help, but that's all. That's it. Like maybe like sometimes ringing in your ears that just felt like out of nowhere, as in not because like you have like ear infection, okay? But like ears ringing. Yeah, you get what I mean, right? Okay, so I'm just going to read all of the notes that I got for you guys because it's quite a lot. So let's see what this is about. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Whew. Yeah. Oh. Sorry guys, I kind of have trouble breathing again just a little bit, and I'm kind of getting burpy. Sometimes that happens, you know, when you're just channeling lots of energy. Also, I keep seeing like haziness because smoke. Smoke? Yeah. Yeah, something about smoky air or like thick air, and it's kind of making you hard to breathe. It's just something about that. I don't know though. What is it exactly about? Like why? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to read all of the messages. So first, what I got for you is a message from someone actually, or you can also take it as to what you really want for yourself, and that is about building a life and a family. That could be something that you really wish for, or somebody is telling you that like that's what they want basically, and something about worthiness, like self-worth, you know, self-love, confidence, feeling good, the feeling of being loved, or something that you really want to manifest into your own life, to yourself. And this can also be like, you can say, a big symbol of your upcoming relationship with the right person. It's a lot about self-worth, self-love, confidence, and also feeling good, like truly feeling love. Like what is it like to feel like you're being loved genuinely? Okay, we're talking about genuinity over here, and about building life, building a future, something like that. And then yeah, so I don't know if you have met someone already, or you have met your person already, or you feel like you're going to meet this person very soon, but there is a strong energy of the other person kind of like watching you already, or feeling your energy unknowingly, as in like maybe they don't know it themselves. But yeah, something about stalking and watching very closely from somewhere, I don't know. And we have listen. Yeah, see, something about like come on, focus. Listen, okay, listen. There's something really important that you have to listen. There's something like about your hearing sensitivity. Look at that. Listen, music. And somebody wants to tell you that they really miss you somehow. Yeah. And then lastly, we got healing, which is a really good sign and confirmation for what you really want and what you need in life, including to whoever it is that you're dealing with or you are going to deal with. Healing. Okay, let me just read all the keywords that I have over here. Opening up, inner work, showing up, light work, basically closure, spirituality, love, inner child, like healing the inner child as well, and also moving forward. Yeah, that's something that you need. But also there's like question, and then we have divine timing. So I kind of feel that even the way that I'm spreading out the notes over here is quite interesting if you read it from top to bottom. Look at that. There's a lot of healing that's coming through you and a lot of healing that's expected from whoever it is that's like currently stalking or watching you or even your energy. And this person or even yourself really wants to feel that self-worth, like being confident in a relationship basically, and also within yourself. Let's not forget that. And then we have question. Listen, music. So whoever that's been trying to send you a message, this person is like hello, waiting for a response or waiting for a sign from the universe, you can say, about you. And basically they want you to listen, because especially if you do connect with music a lot, then you might receive very specific messages through music, through songs somehow. So pay attention to that as well. Any kind of songs, even like let's say a random song that you shuffle on your playlist, or a song that you shuffle on Spotify, or just like a new song that you're listening to, even before you click on it or even before you listen to it, somehow you kind of felt like a pull towards it. Pay attention. Maybe there's something really important that you gotta know. Okay, and lastly we have divine timing and I miss you, because again, whatever it is that's going on between you and someone, it is still by divine timing for some type of union to happen, but maybe it hasn't fully happened just yet, or it just hasn't happened at all. And so yeah, it's like you're waiting for the right divine timing to like be together with someone or to have what you want in life. But since we do have this, it's almost too specific. It's like someone telling you that, yeah, I'm kind of done waiting for this divine timing. It's been too long, or I'm just getting like impatient basically because this person really misses you, and something about the future that they want to build together in a way. But yeah, before all this, you still gotta know whatever it is that you gotta know about yourself. Okay, pile number 3, remember something that you gotta discover, which is going to be a very, very deep, intense, but also sacred journey. So I'm just going to close off this reading, by just giving you last message, okay? Just one more. Okay, that's it. The King of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, so much masculine energy somehow. Ew. The Two of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah, whoever it is that's coming into your life, or the kind of energy that's coming into your life, somehow there's still this stagnation energy or blockage energy that you don't know yet, or maybe you subconsciously block that, and that's something you gotta know or find out as to why and what to do. Anyway, for the last message, we have the Strength card. The Strength card, that's major arcana, and then we have the Six of Pentacles and the World. The World is major arcana card, okay? There is this balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine energy coming in through within yourself and with whatever divine relationship that you really want to have or you are going to have, okay? But it's going to take a lot of courage because you also have to find the balance between the dark and the light. That's what I'm picking up. Between like owning up yourself, but also being compassionate at the same time. Yeah. I think that's all that I can say for you, pile number 3, because yeah, I don't know what else to say, because I just feel like whatever this is, it's very personal. So I would suppose that you might already have guessed, or that you will know exactly what all the details are about. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. So thank you so much, pal number 3, for being here. Don't forget to like and comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell ring so you won't miss any notifications for new content. And follow my Instagram and TikTok for more educational content as well. You can just check it out. I will definitely be back, my amors. So please take care and I'll see you.